Yo, what's going on, family? I decided to show you a guitar tutorial with the actual electric this time because it's funner that way. This is Like I Want You by Giveon. This is my version of the cover. I'm playing in the key of, I guess, F sharp minor. But relative to the capo, I'm playing in the shape of like E minor or the G major key. So this is a pretty simple song if you know bar chords already. Just one little twist at the end. What I've noticed about a lot of modern R&B songs is that they'll have some really basic chord progressions, and then there's one chord in there that just kind of gives it a new sort of flavor, takes it a place that you didn't think it would go or feel it should go. So this was pretty simple. We're starting off in A minor 7. Now I start off playing this as a bar. So I'm barring on the 5th fret and ring finger on the A string 7th fret. Right, that's my ring finger there. That's the root note there. I'm barring on the 5th all the way down. You can also play the A minor 7 like you play a regular A minor. If you don't know how to play an A minor, look that up. All you're doing with the A minor 7 is taking the ring finger out. You just have this. So index finger, 1st fret, B string, and then you got your middle finger on the D string, 2nd fret. And then you're gonna bar. You're gonna go, so if I'm starting here, this is A minor 7. Take that same shape, and then you're just gonna slide it up 2 frets. Kind of clean. You can also play it this way too. So this is A minor 7, and then you bar. You really can't escape bar chords on this one, so you might as well go ahead and learn. I don't know why I'm showing y'all the other way, because you gotta play bar chords on this. But I do play it this way one time, and I'll tell you how I get there and why I do that. So B minor 7 is the next chord. You can play it up here on the 7th fret, or you can play it down here on the 2nd fret. Essentially, you're gonna bar the 2nd fret, but you're not playing the top E string. So you're starting on the A string on the 2nd fret, and then you're gonna put your middle finger on the 3rd fret B string, and then your ring finger is going to be on the 4th fret D string. And that's it. That's a B minor 7. Obviously relative to the capo. So you can play it here, whichever one's easier or whichever one sounds better to you. Sometimes I like playing up here because it gets the fatter notes, the bass notes play out a little better. If you play it out here, kind of hear more of the higher strings. All right, or you can play it like this, where I put my middle finger on the 5th fret and the ring finger on the 5th fret as well on the D string, and then 5th fret as well for the pinky on the G string. And on that, I don't play all the notes. I don't play all the way down. Although it's kind of a cool sound that I do play sometimes, but not on this song. For this one, I just chuck. So I'm, playing the top root note with my thumb, and I'm playing the other strings with my middle finger on the D string, and then my ring finger on the A string. I'm sorry, on the G string. So that's a cool sound too. That's also just another version of an A minor 7, and you would take that same shape, slide it up 2 frets. So I've just shown you 3 different ways to play the same 2 chords, right? Whichever one's easiest to you, or whichever one sounds better to you. I think sometimes this sounds better, this is the sound I'm going for. So this is what we got, 2 strings so far, 2 chords so far. Sometimes I wish you knew, but I disguise the truth. But I disguise the truth. All right, so remember I taught you how to play the B minor down here, the B minor 7, which is barring and putting your middle finger on the B string's 3rd fret, and then putting your ring finger on the 4th string D string. 4th fret D string, right? So that's a B minor 7. You would take that same shape, keep your fingers in the same shape, same correlation to each other, slide it all the way down to the 7th fret. On your 7th fret, you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or you should be able to see your dots on top of your guitar. You see this little dot right here on the front, and most guitars will have dots on the top to kind of give you an idea where you're at on the neck. So it should be that that last single dot before it turns into 2 dots on the 12th fret, right? So that's an E minor 7 now. So sometimes I wish you knew, but I disguise the truth. I say I'm happy, but I'm still stuck on us. That's what we got so far. So you can do it this way as well. Sometimes I wish you knew, but I disguise the truth. I say I'm happy, but I'm still stuck on us. Right? Sometimes I wish you knew. A minor 7. I disguise the truth. I say I'm happy, but I'm still stuck on us. And the next part is really, really easy. And these are all the chords of the entire song. This is the last one. This is going to be a E major 7, I believe it's called. But essentially, you're going from this E minor 7. And all you're doing is putting your pinky now on the 9th fret. So relative to the capo 9th fret. But it's going to be the fret right before the 2 dots start, right? So you're putting your pinky right there. Everything else stays the same. You're going to lift your middle finger off. You just switch now. So essentially, your middle finger's here, and your pinky would go right next to it. It's the next note up, and you can just take your middle finger off, but leaving your ring finger where it was on the 9th fret D string. And that's the shape that you got. So it goes, sometimes I wish you knew, but I disguise the truth. I say I'm happy, but I'm still stuck on us. Sometimes, and how I'm getting that stop, let me go ahead and back up some too. How I'm getting that sort of abrupt stop is I'm pulling and then resting my palm on the string down, on the bridge down here. And I'm also kind of lifting up with these fingers here, because you can get that stop sound without even using your palm, just by lifting your fingers up slightly to stop the vibration of the strings. So you can do that, but to give that more exaggerated sound, you can do this. And then you come back with the fingers and you chuck. So. So, and that's the last part of the song. These are the reason why I said these are all the chords, because it's essentially the same shape that I just showed you. This E major right here. You're gonna take that and then jump up 3 frets. So 1, 2, 3. Should be right where the 2 dots are. And then 3 more frets. 1, 2, 3. And this only works if you have a cutout in your guitar. I know a lot of acoustic guitars don't have that cutout. Some do. If you don't, see how this is like a full round here, and then down here it cuts. That's not just for looks. That's to get your hand further down the neck. And if you don't have a cutout, it's not going to work unless you take the capo off and you play this in a lower key. That's also possible. But essentially, you go. It's just like this really quick jump. Sheesh, why am I not doing it today? That last one's kind of hard, but the cool thing is that you're not really playing the notes that long, so they're supposed to cut off pretty quick, so it works. And then for me, it's easier to transition to this A minor 7 down here rather than up here. Just my hand, maybe I need to work on my hand dexterity, but in the video, you'll see when I do that, I jump all the way down here. So it also gives just a different sound, a different intonation of the same chord. So that's cool too, so that people don't get bored of the same sound the entire song. But it's just also an easier transition for me. So that's the whole song. Like I want you. na 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 na. Na 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 na. Like I want. Here you go. You got the whole thing. Even if it's true. All right, that's the whole song. I hope you enjoy it.